Well, good afternoon and welcome to another production here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network here in San Antonio, Texas, where the Panthers are taking on the University of Incarnate Word. I'm going to take this time to introduce our teams for today's contest as the Panthers come in with the overall record of 2-3 and 1-2 overall. Good enough for fifth currently right now in the West as the home team Incarnate Word Cardinals come in with a record of 2-2 overall. Yet to play a conference game and currently have good enough for third in the Southland Conference. So battle of the SWAC in the Southland Conference today as the Panthers are coming out victorious over the last one over Grambling State by a score of 36-34. Game really fine overtime down in the Cotton Bowl as Panthers were able to come out victorious, leading by the hot hand of Jalen Johnson. Came in and relief for the Panthers. Took control, got handed a deficit to a 17-10 trail during in halftime. He was able to gather the Panthers to rally up to tie things up in the second half by outscoring the Tigers by 10 themselves, flipping the script, and eventually able to come out victorious as he was able to put up quite a second half for him himself, coming in going 12-8, 104, and a touchdown. As some may ask that he came in relief for Mr. Peters and went down, had to come in and look for a spark and a change for the offense, and that was, well, what the doctor ordered for the Panthers as Mr. Johnson was able to come through when his number was called. Now, we will get the start in today's contest, as Coach Robert McDowell did mention on the Mike Prince show here over my broadcast network this week that he's going to give Mr. Johnson his shot. As he said, it was well deserving as he was able to uplift those Panthers, yes, last week, victorious. So now, drop some key victories for the Panthers. Start off offensively. Robert McDowell mentioned that he wants to take advantage of the third down conversions. Coming out, let's say 37% is what the offense roughly completing that. So Panthers try to do a better job controlling that specific part of the game, as also Robert McDowell mentioned that he wants to take advantage and establish that run attack, as prior to most years that the Panthers have been able to establish a good run attack to control the length of the game, as apparently their running game has the ninth in the SWAC, averaging just 90.6 yards per carry, total yards per game right now. And another key one they want to do is minimize the penalties. They come in committing 10.2 penalties roughly per game, averaging just 90.2 yards. And they want to take advantage of the mismatches that they see on the offensive side, mostly particularly with Samir Savage, as they want to try to get their playmakers involved early in this contest and try to get them as quickly as involved as try to see if they can work with the lead, as this is the third meetup between the Incarnate Word Cardinals, the fourth meetup between the Cardinals and the Panthers, as the Cardinals came out victorious the last week between these two by a score of 31-14 back on September 17th, 2022, back in Prairie View, as Panthers was able to come out victorious in the first meetup between these two teams back in 17, got a score of 42-28. The Panthers are trying to see if they can they can tie this series up between the two teams here, as the Panthers are going to come out wearing all white uniform, trim, and the purple and gold stripes on the side, as the home team Cardinals come in dressed in their black helmets, black cage, red top, red bottom with the black number, trimmed with the white. Currently here at Benson Stadium Fans are steady making their way here, filling the stands up. That stadium that sits about 6,000 at full capacity. We'll say roughly we're at about half that right now, as fans are still making their way. A decent crowd for Prairie View as they were able to put on their traveling shoes as they try to see if they can cheer on their faithful Panthers here today. 5:35 remaining here until we'll get set for kickoff. Temperature is set to be at 93 degrees here at kickoff. Winds about 9 miles per hour, blowing in heavy to the left side of the field. Kickers going to the left side of the field today are going to be kicking into the wind. So some kickers were having a little difficulty with the wind during their pregame warm-up as it was blowing about 4 o'clock when it stopped on them. 5 o'clock, it picked up back here at about just 30 minutes, so had to make a whole new adjustment. So we'll see how the kicking game will be assessed today with the wind. At the team, Incarnate Word Cardinals are making their way out to the field right now. We'll take a quick moment to thank our sponsors here. The Prairie View Athletic Club, serving student athletes since 1986. For more information on how to become a member, dial 936-857-5817. Ask for Greg Austin. The Panther Backers, serving student athletes since 1995. For more information on how to become a member, contact Dino Robertson at 713-417-2090. And the Temple of Refuge Ministry is live each and every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, by dialing 857-777-0000. Building the kingdom one soul at a time. We'll take this time to step away momentarily as the captains are making their way out onto the field. And when we come back, we'll give you kickoff football here in San Antonio, Texas, at Benson Stadium between the Panthers and the Incarnate Word Cardinals. Mind you, listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
As the Panthers get ready for their kickoff against the Incarnate Word Cardinals, they'll be trying to rebound off that thrilling victory from last week from the State Fair Classic. Philip Prince on the coverage on tonight. We'll be giving you the live action. Of course, you can always check out the play-by-play replay on our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We are thanking each and every one of you and thrilled to have you join in with us on tonight's coverage from the Open Mic Broadcast Network and encouraging you to be a listening partner today. We just completed our listening partner drive. Came up a little short of our goal, but you can help make up that difference by simply visiting the website at obnradio.com. And once you do that, you can click on the donation button, or if you like the Cash App, you can go $OBN Radio and send your donation today. And then we have people who are still traditionalists and like to do the snail mail. You can send your donations to P.O. Box 891, Prairie View, Texas 77446. Building the kingdom one soul at a time for the ministry of Temple of Refuge Ministries and the voice of student athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics. We'll return now to San Antonio, Texas, with Philip Prince on the call.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Benson Stadium, where the Panthers have just made their way out to the field right now, as the breeze has picked up. Sky, beautiful sky here, clear sky, sun is shining. Panthers trying to see if they can continue here their winning streak, as we should say. We're going to stay positive. And Bubba McDowell mentioned that he is going to ride the hot hand with Jalen Johnson today. So we'll see what Jalen Johnson can put up together with this offensive offense that's currently ninth right now in the SWAC in total offense, averaging 200 yards per game, 7th in the SWAC, and then averaging 290.6 yards at the ninth, and scoring 21.2 games, 21.2 points per game, and that is 6th in the SWAC. But they're going to have the opportunity to have their defense start off as the Cardinal Word will have their offense out on the field, start this game, moving from my right to left. And Cardinal Word offense comes in ranked 2nd in the Southland Conference. So the Panthers defense is going to be up to a test. And the offense is going to want to air it out, put up a lot of points. So that's deep for the Cardinals. Number 22, Bryson Flood. Well, and number 3, Deshaun Taylor. Pick up the PV and be the number 40. That is Garcia. He kicks this into the end zone for a touchback, and the Cardinals are going to get their first possession starting at their own 25-yard line. They mentioned the Panthers coming out in all white. Clean look. Now, you see as Cardinal offense come their way out into the field, led by quarterback number 10, that Calvin. There is a penalty mark from here on. First play, they're going to get false start, illegal receiver, illegal formation call here. So it is a false start against the Cardinals. So that's going to push them back 5 yards. So 1st and 15 now for the Cardinals. Ball is at their own 20-yard line. Calvin, shotgun formation, signal in motion. Now she's going to hand it off to his back, bouncing off tackles, and finally going to be tripped off and getting back to the original line of scrimmage. And after yards to it for a nice run by the running back, Isaiah Robinson. What he quickly is, sounds like he's going to take this and run this up the middle and just have enough for the first down. So quickly 2 runs for the Cardinals to clock the game. Move the change now. So 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, fakes the handoff, passes to the right. This ball's going to be caught by a receiver, makes a man miss, and finally going to be brought down. There's a ball was loose, but the official saying the receiver was down already before it came out. And receiving that was number 6, Jalen Whitehall. And the Cardinals are working quick once again, a quick screen out to Whitehall. Makes a reception do the change. And quickly, here are the Cardinals moving. 4 plays already, and the ball's here at their own 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Gonzalez. Takes the handoff for action. He's going to dump this off to the running back in the flat right there. He's going to take the causing Daughters is running to the out of bounds. The left side foot right here. Stop the clock at 13. 13 minutes momentarily. Cardinals are not showing no substitution right now. They like this formation that they have right now. They want to keep them Panthers tied right now. So now what you quickly is Calzado. Pressure, steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw this over the top of the defense, connecting with his receiver who came down with it. There's a nice acrobatic catch right there. Turned his head to it when the ball was thrown to him. Didn't quite know the ball was coming his way, and made a nice adjustment in the air to come down with that reception and move the chains right there. So now, quickly working on the Cardinals as this will be a handoff to the back to hit Taylor. And Taylor not able to get any positive yardage right there. Actually going to lose a yard right there. So we bring up 2nd down and 11 now for the Cardinals. Quick substitution now coming in for the Panthers and the Cardinals. Lozada in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. There's Taylor in motion to his right. Now quick screen over to his right. Connected it. The receiver work. And he's going to be able to pick up positive gains right there on the screen. Picking up about 7 yards. Now I'm going to make it a 3rd down for the Cardinals, and the Panthers are trying up to their first test right here and trying to see if they can at least minimize this Cardinal offense to at least 3 years. Cardinals been able to move down efficiently quick. Now here we are, 3rd and 5. A quick screen to here to tight end. He's able to be tackled right after the first down. And the Panthers give up first down, so now the Cardinals working quickly now. Passes off to the back. And there's Taylor on the carry right there. Taylor picks up about 7 yards right there on that carry, so now they bring up 2nd down and 3. Actually, going to adjust the ball right now, so they picked up 5. So 2nd down and 5 now for Cardinals. Ball is slotted at the Panthers' 14-yard line. Lozada, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Perfect. Has a receiver to the right side of the end zone, and nice coverage right there by the Panthers corner, number 4. Keon Jones gets the start for the Panthers. Now, going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 now for the Cardinals. 10:34 remaining here on their first opening drive. Ball's going to be handed off to the back, and he's going to be stuck immediately back at the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Cardinals. And we'll see what they do here, as they are going to keep the offense on the field right now. Try to see if they just try to get the Panthers off sides with a hard count. There's a man in motion. Trying to get a read on the defense, and this is going to be a penalty mark on the play, but they might be going against the Cardinals. And it is going to go against the Cardinals for a false start. That's going to push them back 5 yards, so that is going to bring out the field goal unit now for the Cardinals. Out to attempt. $36 field goal is Mr. Brad Peacock. Snap. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 9:44 remaining here in the first quarter, the Cardinals were able to put up 3 points on their opening drive. So the Panthers are going to see how they can answer back on their first opening drive here in San Antonio, Texas. And while you're listening to my broadcast network, we'll take a break. Keep it right where you got it. Be right back, right after this.
All right, the Cardinals score on their opening possession as the Panthers will come back and get a chance to try to respond to the fact that they gave up their first 3 points. Philip Prince on the call from San Antonio, Texas. I want to remind you guys that we have a 24-hour message line that you can dial in for questions, comments, concerns, or even little stories that you'd like us to research on. That number is 720-721-1558. Get a chance to leave your tidbit information, share some thoughts or comments of how we can improve our service to you better here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 3-0 is our score. The Texas Southern Tigers were victorious on their homecoming event by the score of 28-7. We'll turn it back now to San Antonio, Texas with Philip Prince.
And welcome back to the Benson Stadium with the Panthers. You say there was a victory for them if you want to be optimistic. As the Cardinal offense were able to move down the field, pitching mostly by running the ball. The Panthers didn't have to throw just as much as Cardinals do come in ranked first in the Southland Conference, averaging 275.5 passing yards. So Panthers, we'll see how they can answer their call here. Back deep for the Panthers to receive, standing in the end zone, number 9. As Devon Cooper, and number 2 on a whistle. Why? Kick, high kick, going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty marking. Panthers going to get decent starting field position for their first drive. That was on the 44, 46. That Peacock that went out of bounds. So the Panthers are going to get their first drive starting at their own 35-yard line. As it's a situation where they're trying to spot the ball like exactly where the Panthers offense went. Since the ball went out of bounds on the right side of the field, they're going to have to mark the ball closest to the right hash, and that's where Panthers are going to get this ball started. But the ball started at their own 35-yard line. So Johnson and company come out now. Shotgun formation for Johnson. Ball's going to be handed off to the running back. This is Connor. Connor's going to try to dance his way, try to bounce to the outside. But maybe only going to get a yard right there. So second down and 9 now for the Panthers. Pistol formation now for Johnson. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes the handoff, pump fake. Now he's going to throw it down to the tight end. That was going to be flat. He's going to move his way forward. Might be short of the first down mark, depending on the mark where they give him. We're going to say he did have enough for the reception right there. And the first down was the tight end, Ethan John. So first and 10 now for the Panthers. Ball is at their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, takes the screen, quarterback draw. As Johnson's going to take this and run it up the middle, picking up positive yardage right there. They picked up about 6 yards from the keeper right there, so break up. Second down and 4 now for the Panthers. Ball's across midfield, just was spotted at the Cardinals' 49-yard line. Panthers working quickly here. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Going to hand this off to Connor. Connor's going to meet a wall of Cardinals. Maybe get a yard right there. They did pick up a yard, so make it third down and 4 now for the Cardinals. For the Panthers. quick substitution coming in for the Panthers. Coming in now with number 5. Let's see. Panthers. Now he's taking playing in motion. Makes his way back. Cross field. Now ball's height. Hand on to the running back Connor. There's a penalty marker on the field. We'll see what it is. See if they call offside on Cardinals. It is an offside. Let's see, we're just going to take the penalty. And the result of the play resulted in a first down anyway. So they're going to move the change now for the Panthers. 1st and 10. The ball is at the Cardinals' 47-yard line. Excuse me, the 42-yard line. 7:30 remaining here in the first quarter. And Johnson is trying to see if he can get the Cardinals to jump in the hurricane, but no avail. Now looks over to the sideline, gets the play call, now the ball's tight. Looking the pass, going to take a shot downfield at Samar Savage, and he's going to connect with Samar Savage for the 42-yard touchdown. Beat the defense, had no one over the top, and Mr. Johnson was able to connect with Mr. Samar Savage. But just like that, the Panthers are able to take the lead on their first opening drive, taking advantage of the mismatch. With Samar Savage was able to run right past the defense. Jalen was able to use it up there, you just say. No backside help. Clean catch. Untouched for Samir Savage, as pointed out to attempt Brian. Garcia is up and good, and with 6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, the Panthers are on top by a score of 7-3 over the Incarnate Word Cardinals. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletes.
All right, the Panthers come right back on their opening drive, and they get the touchdown, and that's good for me and my fantasy team because Mr. Savage is my number 1 receiver for the fantasy. That's always good. That's always good. Panthers go up 7-3. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network coverage of Panther Sports right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, live from San Antonio, Texas. As we mentioned earlier, Texas Southern won their homecoming event by the score of 28-10 over the Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. So Tigers enjoying their homecoming. Panthers' homecoming, of course, will be on October 26th, as they'll be hosting Texas A&M Commerce. And we'll be there right there for that broadcast, just as we're taking it back to San Antonio with more Panther Sports here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Benson Statham when the Panthers are able to answer on the opening drive, connecting on a 22-yard touchdown from Jalen Johnson to Samir Savage. So the Panthers offense is looking good, as you can kind of say, check one off the box of the key position so far, as they're taking advantage of and trying to get their playmakers involved fast and early. So, as Mr. Prince mentioned earlier, if you have a fantasy and you have Mr. Samar Savage, it's like he's intended for a big day. The Panthers want to keep on their hot hand in their winning ways. And now, Cardinals going to see if they can try to answer back with the score of their own. Back deep for the Cardinals. Number 1, Mason Pierce. And number 3, DeCon Taylor, standing at about the 4-yard line. Garcia. Kick, number 35. Kick long. Good kick is going to go into the end zone. And for another touchback at Cardinals. Are going to get this starting at their own 25-yard line. Remind you that you can become a season pass supporter for the Panthers Athletics by making a donation of $12. Help cover our season expenses. There's the website, openradio.com. Here's another penalty marker on the field. Another false start, another pre-snap penalty that's going to go against the Cardinals. It's going to push them back another 5 yards. And that's going to make it a 1st and 15 now for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation. Split receiver. Ball being ran off to the back. There is a penalty marker. This is number 3. Big Taylor, as he was waving his finger that he was not touched, not on the ground. But regardless, there was a penalty marker on the field for a hold against Cardinals that push them back another 10 yards. So already, Cardinals are moving backwards here. Be 1st and 25 now for the Cardinals. Ball is spotted at their own 10-yard line. Shotgun formation for Quezada. Here's a quick throw out to the receiver. Number 6. Jalen Whitehall, and he's just going to pick up about maybe 5 yards from the reception. So now to bring up now, 2nd down and 20 now for the Cardinals. Panthers. Corner's playing about 10 yards off. And then there's another quick screen off to Kasson Taylor, and this was, that's Whitehall, as Whitehall was able to pick up the 1st down as he was wrapped up, but as well, he got up and ran. He thought he was not down yet, but nevertheless, it's the 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. That's what I mentioned. The Panthers were playing a lot off, and Cardinals utilized it with another quick screen. Gave it to Mr. Walker as he was able to pick up 20 yards right there. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Ball can be headed on to Taylor. Taylor making a cut, running up the middle, picking up the 1st down, and then some. Make that another gain of 18 yards right there. So quickly here, the Cardinals are moving. No huddle here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right forward. It's a Quezada. Fakes the handoff, looking to pass, step back, gonna hit his right receiver on the right side of the field. Connector is number 7, Jalen Travis. Jalen Travis going to be about a yard shy of the 1st down after the reception. Going to move up a 2nd down and 9 now for the Cardinals. Quick substitution coming in. So pace down. 5 minutes remaining here in the 1st quarter. Panthers on top right now by a score of 7-3. Ball is spotted at the Panthers 39-yard line. The ball can be handed off to the back Taylor. And he's going to be tripped up. But then after picking up the 1st down, he's up 4 yards. There's going to be a stoppage in the play right now. There's an injured Panther on the field right now. Yeah, this Cardinals offense wants to work fast as soon as possible, controlling the pace of this game. But we're going to take a quick break and step right back. Listen, y'all listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
All right, we got a little pause in the action right now due to an injury timeout. Panthers on top by the score of 7-3. You're listening to live coverage of Panthers athletics here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Been serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. Philip Prince on the call on a solo job tonight, so he's going to hang in there and be a true trooper. We appreciate them hanging in there with everything that's set up the way it is. Right now, Panthers trying to keep these Cardinals at bay. Gave up a big play, and we'll return back to our live coverage from San Antonio, Texas.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. As play has resumed with injury. Panther on the field was number 4. This is Leon Jones. This is a handoff to Taylor. Taylor picked up. Actually lost a yard on that run. Going to pick up a 2nd down and 11 now for the Cardinals. Ball started at the Panther 36-yard line. The ball's going to be an incomplete pass as Cruzado was trying to hit the intended receiver, number 11, Josh Lawrence. And Cruzado were not on the same page, and Lawrence kept running up the field. And Cruzado was trying to put him in the soft zone where he wanted to come back. But nonetheless, it'll be 3rd down and 11 now for the Cardinals. Empty backfield for Mr. Cruzado. Panthers breaking pressure as Cruzado's got to heave this up there. And this is going to be incomplete pass. Well covered on there was number 0 coming in for the Panthers for the injured Jones. Getting his number out for you in a second. Name, I should say. The Panthers down to the next man up. So the Cardinals are going to keep the offense on the field as they did get a jump on offside. Shockingly, they called the play early. Precisely probably due to safety precautions to protect the quarterback because the guilty man on that convincing that offside was number 90 for the Panthers. That is Mr. Greg Stokes. There is another penalty marker on the field as it's going to be a pass that is going to be complete and caught, but there is another penalty marker on the field right now. But that play might stand was an offside that might go against the Panthers. But they might have missed a holding call here right in front of them. It's essentially for a second start to pull it out, but nonetheless, the offside penalty against the Panthers is going to be declined as the reception made that went for 30 yards right there, enough for the 1st down, so the big 1st and goal for the Cardinals. As this ball is a throw to the end zone off the play action pass as we wait to discuss and see if the intended receiver, Jerry Warhol, came down through wicked. And if it's bad, it will be a 9-yard touchdown reception from Cruzado to Mr. Warhol. If not going to take a look at it, that 9-yard touchdown will stand for the Cardinals with 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter with the point after attempt remaining. Peacock. Ready? Ball snap, hold, kick it up, and it is good. 3:22 remaining here in the 1st quarter. The Incarnate Word Cardinals have answered, and we've taken the lead by a score of 10-7 over the Permian University Panthers. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors here. Not be possible without them bringing this coverage. The Prairie Athletic Club, the Panther Backers, and the Temple of Refuge Ministry. The Panthers, so far, 2 drives, Panthers at a fourth down, able to give up 3. Then another group of fourth down is able to get long coverage. Picked up first down on the fourth down to keep the drive alive, and the Cardinals were able to answer with a 9-yard touchdown right after the big completion. So that's where we have it here. 10-7 is our score. Panthers come in wearing all white. White helmet, white top, white bottom. With the white, gold and purple stripes. Home team Cardinals come in with the black helmet. Red top, red bottom, black numbers. White. When not as much been the fact that affect the ticket game as I mentioned. So it is cooling down here in San Antonio, Texas, with the kickoff of 93 degrees. And Texas, that's just another average day. Here is looking beautiful skies. Temperatures set down 87 now. Now, David made the way out back onto the field. Panthers, return man number 9. Von Cooper in number 2. Connor, go to Washington. Set that back deep to return. Try to see if they can get the Panthers decent field position as Peacock's first kickoff did go out of bounds. So we'll see how Peacock making the adjustment here. Kicking from his own 35. And this one's going to go out of bounds yet again. So Panthers going to get great starting field position. Once again, starting at the own 35-yard line. So we'll see what Jalen Johnson and company have in store at their second drive here in the first quarter. Now Jalen Johnson can work from the shotgun position. First play, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Single man in motion. He's going to hand it off to run it back for the 6. Let's get his man here in the second. As he's able to pick up 12 yards in that run right there. Yeah, now Panthers quickly back to the line. Ball is spotted at their own 46-yard line. Johnson making signal changes at the line. Now seeing the man in motion. Pistol formation. Fake the handoff. Looking the pass. Going to take a shot downfield. Has the man open. He's going to be in and out of the hand of the intended receiver. Number 0. I do apologize. I do have a lot there. Just misplacing on me. I'll tell these his names out. But last play, the intended receiver was in and out of his hand. A well-placed ball by Johnson. But the receiver almost was trying to run with it before he made sure he secured it all the way through. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. This ball's going to be a screen pass to the running back, and there's going to be no one in sight to find the kid. 25, touchdown. As a quick wheel, as the blown coverage, as there is a penalty marker that's coming in late on the field, and it's going to go against the Panthers as unsportsmanlike conduct, and they were talking right in front of the official. They weren't going to get away with that one. They were taunting the Incarnate Word sideline, making their way down the field for that point at the attempt. So that's their first warning. So nevertheless, the Panthers are able to the tally on a three-yard drive, three-play drive on the touchdown. Going after tip, kick this up, and it is good. So with 2:38 remaining here in the first quarter, the Panthers on top by a score of 14-10. We're going to take a quick break. Remind you, listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
Panthers strike back, quick striking offense tonight, hitting it up in the air raid, up now 14-10 as we're breaking in the action. First quarter from San Antonio, Texas. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. The Prairie View Athletic Club, been serving the student athletes for Prairie View since 1986. You can get in contact with the president, Mr. Greg Alston, if you'd like to be a member or help support the cause for the Prairie View Athletic Club by dialing 936-857-5817. The Panther backers, also a proud supporter of PV Athletics. You can reach out with Mr. Dino Robertson at 713-290. 713. My son, he'll give me the number again. I threw that one all off, but forgive me. But you can get in contact with Dino as well for support of the Panther backers. Got a score update for you, a slight upset. You had Alcorn taking on University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions victorious over the Braves by the score of 38-28. We'll return now to San Antonio, Texas with Philip Prince and our coverage of today's contest.
And welcome back to the ladies and gentlemen, veteran match. So, player receiving that touchdown was Scooter Adams for the Panthers. Scooter Adams maybe jumped his way into the end zone to regain the lead for the Panthers, as now the Cardinals are going to get their third crack at things here. It's a high-scoring first quarter so far. Each team has been successful putting up points on both of their drives so far. So Garden, we're getting their third crack at things here. 1st and 10 now for them. Ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. Pizarro in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Takes the hand on, that's going to take a shot downfield. Trying to have to the receivers making the adjustment to the ball, back shoulder throw, but couldn't come up with it. Tight coverage right there by the Panthers safety. Bring up an incomplete pass. So now, we go 2nd down and 10 down for the Cardinals. Cardinals, so they're not afraid to take these shots downfield on the Panthers. Some turn on the coverage right there, so 2nd and 10 now. We're screen play to the running back, and this is going to be stopped. Able to pick up 9 yards on the reception was number 1, Mason Pierce. Mason Pierce, 5'6". Able to scoot his way. Ball is blocking. Pick up. They're going to say he picked up the first down, so instead of the 9, say he picked up 11, so to break up 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Ball across midfield, spotted at the Panthers' 49-yard line. 1:38 remaining here in the first quarter. Pistol formation for Pizarro. There's another stoppage, another penalty marker on the field. We'll wait to call as it's going to be a false start against Cardinals. Yet again, another false start penalty. The Panthers are ecstatic that penalty marker is going against them instead of with them so far. Hopefully they can still play disciplined football still a lot of ball games to be played left here. So first and 15 now for the Cardinals. Ball's moved back to their own 46-yard line. Ball's going to be handed off and blowing up. Right there, Greg Stokes leading that one. As he met Taylor in the backfield. See that was Turner, the new running back in for the Cardinals. So the loss of yardage right there. So now to bring up a second down. Like 15, so he lost. So second down to 17, so he lost 2 yards on that. Second 17. Ball is spotted at the Cardinals' 43-yard line. Shotgun formation for Quezada. More pressure coming in. There's another mixed holding call, but Quezada trying to escape pressure. Now he's standing back at his own 20, just going to throw this out of play. As you can hear the Panther here, and might have missed a blatant holding call right there that would have prevented the linebacker right there, number 47, Davion Ferrier, making a sack. But nevertheless, he was able to still apply enough pressure to force Quezada out of the pocket. So far out of the pocket, he's back into his own 20-yard line and has thrown out of bounds. And now we have third down and 17 now for the Cardinals. And it's going to be another pre-snap penalty. There's a free play as this was going to be caught by the receiver, Roy Alexander, as we don't know if they're going to call a false start or offside on the play here. We wait the call. So it is an offside, so the play will stand as it was a third and 17. And they got 14 right there. So now we're looking at a third. So we should decline right there. So we're actually fourth down. So instead, ball's now spotted at the Panthers' 43-yard line. 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as they're trying to see if we get another hard count to get the Panthers offside. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter as the Panthers are on top right now by a score of 14-10 over the Incarnate Word Cardinals. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be looking at a 4th and 4 for the Cardinals. We're going to see if the Cardinals elect to go for here to start off the second quarter. Remind you all listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
As the Panthers switch over sides with a 14-10 lead, they are ready to try to hold things down on this 4th and 4 opportunity coming up for Incarnate Word when we return. Meanwhile, I got some scores for the Southwestern Athletic Conference to share with you. Currently, the Jackson State Tigers are in control of their contest. They're up by the score of 45-24 over Alabama A&M. You also had a victory by Florida A&M. They were victorious over Alabama State by the score of 28-13. Texas Southern was victorious over the Dragons of Virginia Lynch. They won by the score of 28-7. So the Panthers on top by the score of 14-10. They're turning over sides right now, as we'll be coming back there momentarily. I want to remind that you can listen to the Mike Prince Show each and every day on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. All you have to do is log in on the YouTube channel if you're not going to be able to hear it live at times at Open Mic Broadcast Network. We do enjoy and provide daily coverage for you to come on out and enjoy. That website is obnradio.com. Check out the 24-hour stream. And again, that YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're headed back to San Antonio, Texas, where the Panthers will see if they have to get ready for a punt or stiffen their necks against Incarnate Word. We're here now, back to Philip from San Antonio.
And welcome back to the Exhibit 2 Benson Stadium here in San Antonio, Texas, where the Panthers are on top right now by a score of 14-10 over the Incarnate Word Cardinals. So far, 3-1. Panthers had a total offense of 105 to 125. 105 of those through the air, 20 on the ground. So far, they're able to get to convert, or you look at a third down conversion. So far, so good. You can avoid them. The boys are more better. So now, as for the Cardinals, they were able to put up 137, achieve 173 total offense alone in that first quarter. 137 by way of being air, 36 on the ground. Controlling 9 minutes in that first quarter. So now here they go. 4th and 4. Offense is back on the field for the Cardinals. Zada, shotgun formation. Did do a hard count right there, but the Panthers were able to stay. Yes. Try to do another hard count, but this is a quick snap. The Cardinals able to pick it up, and it's going to be a quick slant to the wide receiver as he tried to hurdle. Thankfully, no one got seriously injured right there. He tried to hurdle the defender, and the defender jumped with him. Thankfully, boy, any serious injury right there. But the Cardinals were able to pick up the first down right there. Cazado, with the man in the space, threw a quick slant to the receiver, number 6, Wahal. Wahal was able to catch and run for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. End around. Ball's going to be handed off to now the wide receiver. That is Josh Lorick. Lorick able to hit the outside and pick up positive game falling blockers, picking up 13 yards from the end around right there. So quickly here, moving on, the Cardinals in the red zone now. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the Panthers' 12-yard line. Quick substitution for both teams. Ball going to be handed off to the back. Taylor's trying to bounce out to the outside, moving from my right to left. Taylor able to pick up about 4 yards on the carry right there. So bring up a 2nd down and 6 now for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation for Gonzaga. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Corners pressed up now for the Panthers on these Cardinals wide receivers. Signals the man in motion. Now, the ball's going to be handed off, fake handoff to the running back, and Gonzaga just pulled his back, tried to connect with wide receiver number 9, Roy Alexander, on the flat right there. Panthers getting that one all over it. He's actually going to lose yardage after the reception. Lost 3 yards, so it brings up a 3rd down and 9 now for the Cardinals. So far, the Cardinals are 2 of 4 on 3rd down conversion. Quick hard cap snap. Panthers did not jump, so the Cardinals look over to the sideline. Get the new play call. Gonzaga going to throw this ball into the end zone, try to throw the jump ball. But again, Josh Lorick and him were not on the same page. So now they're going to bring up another 4th down. It looks like they are going to bring out the field goal unit here. And just now make a quick substitution now as Southern McDonald's going to have to call a timeout here. As we're trying to get the right substitution out on the field. So that's going to be their first charge timeout of the half. So we'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, we're looking at a 4th and 9 for the Cardinals with a field goal attempt, kicking kick. We're going to listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
as they get ready for this field goal attempt. We got some off days in the Southwest Athletic Conference. Valley, Bethune-Cookman, Grambling, and Southern were off on this weekend. They'll be back in action on next weekend. Right now, Panthers up by the score of 14-10. Get ready to go back as they're coming back from the timeout and fourth down from San Antonio, Texas, back to Philip Prince.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Peacock will be out trying to attempt this 38-yard field goal. The exact distance here of this field goal. The 28-yard field goal. So if the Panthers can find a way to only giving up 3, say that's another winner in their book right now. Both offenses have been able to click efficiently, as both teams were able to answer on their opening drive. They get to see a front attempt in this contest, and by the way, the pace we're going, it doesn't look like we're going to see one hit soon. 14-10 is our score here. In the second quarter, 12 minutes, 31 seconds remaining. Teams have made their way back onto the field. This is the important word, attempting this 27-yard field goal. You got to officially mark that. Kicking from the left hash. The wing. Kicking with the wing now. Shouldn't have no problem with getting high snap, but able to get the hold down. Is the long snapper number 35, Chance Chapman is picking it up, and it is good. So the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit down just to 1. As the Panthers lead now is 14-13, 12:27 remaining here in the second quarter. I'm just going to stay right here and take that time to give you the correct number for Mr. Dino Robinson, as he is one of our proud sponsors. Proud sponsor for Silver Mike Broadcast Network, as you can down that number. At 936, give me 713-417-2090. Again, the Panther Backers, serving Indianapolis since 1995. Contact Mr. Dino Robinson, 713-417-2090. So the Panthers made their way back onto the field with the kickoff team. Turn Sessions, back deep is Scooter Adams and Cooper. And Cooper takes this into his end zone and comes inside to run it back. Probably a costly decision right there. And Cooper was trying to be the hero right there. But probably better just letting that one go off. So we're trying to see if you might get an earful coming to the sideline from Bubba McDowell. Best off just letting that one go. Instead of getting field position at their own 25, Panthers are going to have this one at their own, the official spot, 16-14. Now they're going back to 13 now. So 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Ball is spotted at their own 13-yard line. Johnson and company ready to go here. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right through the man's motion. He's going to hand this off to the back. Trying to hit a hole, and it's going to be wrapped up. But after picking up about 4 yards on the carry right there is the running back. Wiser. Trying to bounce that one to the right side He's like the speed. Might be another house call. This is going to be a fake handoff. This is going to be pass complete to Shamir Savage. Shamir Savage able to pick up 7 yards on the reception right there. As Johnson is able to connect with Savage. He's sitting right there in the soft zone of the defense. Just fell down right at the first down marker. There's something now. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers ball. It's now spotted at the 26-yard line. 11:26 remaining here in the second quarter. Johnson now signaling. Burns in motion. Rolls out to his left. Looking to pass. The ball going to be intended for number 16. Mr. Harris on that one. Prince Harris. So, we're going to break up from 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Looking over to the sideline. Get the new play call. Now, testing that formation. Now Johnson's ready to go 3 receivers to his left. 1 to his right. Trying to raise him in the backfield. It's going to be a screen pass to Harry now. Trying to follow his blockers. And he is maybe going to get about 4 yards after the catch and run right there. As there's some extra antics going on after as Shamir Savage has seen involved on the last play right there. He's blocking Field. He hurt the last of that whistle. As 21 for the Cardinals. Tisdale was not found of it. But now we're looking at a 3rd down and 7 now for the Panthers. Pressure coming. There's going to be the ball is going to be a penalty marker on the field. They're going to get the roughing the passer on the Cardinals. As it looked like it was going to be an incomplete pass. The ball was off the hands of the intended receiver, Herring. But after Johnson was able to stand in the pocket and took multiple hits, he could have got either or of roughing the passer coming his way. So Johnson able to stand in the pocket and take a penalty for this team to keep the drive alive now. So instead of a 4th down and 7, now we got a 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Long spotted at their own 44-yard line. 10:27 remaining here in the second quarter. Shot pistol formation for Johnson. Fakes the handoff. Going to step in the pocket. He's going to look around trying to do it. Tagger's going to have some room to run. He's going to run this out of bounds. And there is another penalty, a late penalty marker coming in as Johnson was able to pick up about 7 yards on the carry right there. So we'll see what the penalty marker is. As it looks like this one might be going against So it's a penalty marker going against the Panthers, and the guilty verdict and the guilty person is going to be Shamir Savage. So they're going to say it's a spot of the foul. So spot of the foul was at the Cardinals 48-yard line. That was a 15-yard penalty, so they're going to push it all the way back to the Panthers' 36-yard line now. So 1st and 15 now. So 1st and 20 now for the Panthers. Johnson looking at the pass, going to take a shot downfield. Has it taken the receiver, and this one's going to be out of the hands. Adam was doing too much towards the middle of the field. Johnson tried to get that one out quick to Herring. Maybe could have threw it more to the backside, the right side. It would have been easier for him the way that his route was going. But nevertheless, you like to see both wide receiver and quarterback doing the same page right there. But now we're looking at 2nd down and 19 now officially for the Panthers. Clock stopped at 10 minutes. Shotgun formation for Johnson. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Step back. Look at the pass. It's going to be intended for number 5, and there is no penalty marker on the play. As this is intended for number 5. don't have a Albert Thomas as the defender was straight all over Thomas. As you can hear the faithful few of the Panthers here calling and begging and pleading for the flag, but nevertheless, no call here, but a 3rd down and 19 now for the Panthers. Johnson steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to avoid the sack. It's going to be tripped up back at the line of scrimmage for no yard. 9:37 remaining here in the second quarter. We're getting our first punt here in today's contest. Kick for the Panthers will be number 85. Don't have 85 on our roster, so this is a ball. We'll take the Cardinal bouncing almost bumped by the Cardinal return. They tried to play the bounce. And there might be another late penalty marker who coming in, as I will say 85, and you will find out who that is. It's either Effort Jackson or Ben Stewart, but he's the injured Panther right now. He is trying to sell, run into the kicker. So it won't be the necessary yardage that they needed to keep the drive alive. Needed the 15 for the roughing the kicker. They're only going to get 5 yards here. So instead of a 14 and 9, instead of 4th and 19, we'll have a 4th and 14. Ball will be officially spotted at the Panthers' 41-yard line. Making see is rolling it down or let it go for it, but he will keep the punting team out on the field. Back deep for the Cardinals. Who turned this is number 3, the call to Caleb Taylor. This is going to be a fair kick that's going to go out of bounds, and we have some more pushing and shoving going after a play, as this was a kick that shaped roughly to the right. 80, lucky if you got 10 yards after that. We'll see where the officials officially try to mark this one at and say that this ball is going to be spotted. The Cardinals are going to get it at their own 34-yard line, so we'll take a moment and step away for 30 seconds. Remind you all, listen to the Mike Broadcast Network, when the Panthers are on top right now by a score of 14-13 here at Vincent Stadium.
All right, the Panthers had a little stumble, but they'll get things back on track. 14-13 is the score. Panthers trying to steal a victory from San Antonio, Texas. Phillip on the call, as the Panthers are holding on in their all-whites tonight. I like that all-white look for the Panthers. Guess what? You guys, we got a 24-hour message line. You can dial 720-721-1558. Questions, comments, concerns, or just anything that's on your mind. 720-721-1558. Let's head back to San Antonio for some Panther football.
And welcome back to Vincent Stadium, where the Panthers currently lead right now by a score of 14-13, but we did have our first punt in this contest. There's 8:55 remaining here in the second. Both teams were able to put up points on their first 2 drives, but it seems like now we finally let the defense welcome their way into today's game, and Both teams were able to shut down each other on their third drive now. So now the Cardinals are getting their another crack here at things. Trying to see if they can regain the lead here. A game that's been going back and forth so far. A lot of offense, little defense, but Panthers are holding their own right now with a top offense, like they call the word of themselves. So right now, the offense of the calling word back on the field, the defense for the Panthers. Shotgun formation for Cazado. He's going to hand this off. The running back is going to hit up, run right up the middle of the field, still moving his feet and picking up 30 yards on that carry. It's Taylor finally being wrapped up by a host of Panthers. Taylor turning on the jets right there, hitting up the burst a hole right there for big gains. So now quickly handed off to Taylor once again. Taylor dicking and dodging. Or about a 7-yard gain right there. So break up second down and 3 now. Quickly working on the Cardinals as this is going to be blown up. That immediately in the backfield was waiting on the 46 for the Panthers. Our guys don't have a number 46 on that, making that tackle, but he's able to get Taylor on the tackle for a loss right there, push him back. Now to break up a 3rd down and 5 now for the Panthers. 7:49 remaining in the second quarter. Ball is spotted at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Cazada sitting the man in motion. Now he has 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Shotgun gets a snap, quick pass out to the receiver Alexander, and Alexander's going to run an out route here, and just going to have enough for the 1st down. Picked up 6 when he only needed 5, so that's enough to move the change. Now to bring a 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. Panthers have made a nice turnout here, so she's trying to see if they can get this fan base involved, trying to see if they can maintain the lead, trying to see if they can get a quick turnover here as just a quick screen out to the wide receiver. The wide receiver Hall is dodging tackles and managed to escape threshold of 4 defenders right there. They were to pick up the 1st down as Bubba McDowell's going to have to call a timeout as the Cardinal offense is moving way too fast right now for the Panthers. So we have to take a little breather here. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, take a 30-second break. We'll come back here and look at a 1st and goal for the Cardinals here on the White Broadcast Network. The voice of student athletes.
Well, it appears that we're going to have ourselves a barn burner on tonight. These teams going back and forth like heavyweight fighters right in the middle of the ring. They say styles make fights. We got ourselves one on tonight. Panthers in San Antonio, Texas, taking on a Southland opponent, Incarnate Word, leading but not by much as the Cardinals are trying to threaten here in the second quarter of play. Our winners today for the Southwestern Athletic Conference will have the Pine Bluff Golden Lions victorious over Alcorn 38-28. Texas Southern victorious over Virginia Lynch Dragons by the score of 28-7. We'll return now to San Antonio, Texas for more Panthers coverage.
And welcome back to ladies and gentlemen to Bison Stadium here in San Antonio, Texas, where this next handoff is to the running back number 20. And he's turning on the carry right there. Turner was able to pick up about 4 yards on the carry right there. It'll be 2nd and goal now for the Cardinals. Ball is spotted at the Panthers' 7-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his left. 1 to his right. Quick screen 2. The wide receiver makes 1-man miss, and he's going to be in for the end zone. It's Alexander. Alexander on the 7-yard touchdown reception from Mr. Calzada. So the Cardinals regain the lead here with 6:02 remaining here in the second quarter, and Cardinals are going to keep the offense out on the field and go for 2 here to push that lead up to 7 instead of 6. Trying to see what Cardinals can try and cook up here. Panthers are trying to see if they can stop the Cardinals here on this 2-point conversion. Single man in motion. Zada takes the handoff. Steps back, looks at the pass, going to take a shot to the end zone, back to the end zone, but in and out of the hands of the Tinker receiver. Had a man that couldn't come with him on his way down. So Panthers are able to escape right there, only coming away, giving up 6 instead of 7, and eventually the chance of trying to get 8 to keep the lead now where it is. Cardinals on top by a score of 19-14. Here in the second quarter, we're going to stay right here. Take this time, trying to reevaluate the game as it is right now. The Panthers so far have been up to the test. Offense, it looks like that's been wanting to air it out and take their chances, but the Panthers have answered the call themselves. But lately, a little bit of the weakness, as Bubba McDowell has mentioned earlier on the Mike Prince show this week, that they want to emphasize on the tackling. So that was one of the key to the victories for the Panthers on the defensive side of the ball. So far, they have answered the test, being the undersized men here, but trailing right now as Panthers are able to try to answer with their own. This is going to be a kickoff that probably should have went off into the end zone again, but instead of starting at the 20, we got to go to the 20-yard line, and Cooper ended up taking a hard hit after that return right there. So you can see that Cooper is not afraid to take his chances, as he's almost like trying to put everything on his own. But we'll see what Panthers can try to do here now. Ball is spotted at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun formation for Johnson. Johnson is going to hand this off to the running back. And that is Scooter Adams. Adams taking up about 2 yards on the carry right there. So we'll see how quickly this Panthers offense wants to work. They only have one timeout remaining in their boxes, so we'll see how both McDowell elects to use it. So now both will be handed off to the running back. Scooter once again, and Scooter makes a cut back up the field to pick up 8 yards he needed for the first down to keep the drive alive. So now the move change. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Ball is spotted at their own 32-yard line. 5:09 remaining here. Just a formation for Johnson. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to his right. Try to see if he can draw Cardinals with a hard count. But to no avail. Now he looks on to the sideline to get the call. Now he relays a message. Now tight end jump in motion. Now Johnson takes the roll out. Roll it out to his right. He's going to throw this off to Henry underneath there. Henry's trying to find some little different. Bouncing off the defenders and able to pick up 11 yards after the catch and run right there was Henry. So now to bring up 1st and 10 down for Panthers. Panthers taking their time now just a little bit. Liking what they're trying to put together this drive right now. 1st and 10, ball is spotted at the 43-yard line. Moving from right to left. Shotgun formation for Johnson, quick pass to the wide receiver trying to make a move, and he's going to be wrapped up immediately, making a nice open field tackle. Number 7, Jalen Travis for the Cardinals. Aaron was only able to maybe get 2 yards. Panthers are trying to get it to their playmaker quick and early and let them work in open field space. If they were to get 1 yard on that reception, so now to bring that 2nd down and 9 now for the Panthers. 3:29 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Johnson gets the new play call. The new man in motion. Gets the snap. Looks the pass. Steps in front of the pocket. Trying to bounce off the face. Going to run to his left. Trying to follow his blocker. Going to have enough. Might be a yard shy of the 1st down to pick up the Marvel. Did a nice job of just stepping up into the pocket that collapsed on him for a second. By the marker, the thing is about 2 yards shy of the 1st down. So it is going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. Big 3rd down for the Panthers. They need 2 to keep the drive alive. 2:48 remaining here. Takes the man in motion now. In the pistol formation. Ball's going to be handed off to the running back, and this is going to be blown up as the Cardinals are all over that one. As the ball was handed off to the running back number 23, McDowell. And McDowell was not able to pick up the 2 yards and lucky they got back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to say he actually lost 2 yards from the carry, so now going to make it a 2nd down. And say he lost 3, so make it down 4th down and 5. So the Cardinals are going to take a timeout, try to preserve some of their time with stopping the clock with 2:19 remaining. So we're going to take a 30-second. You can right where you got it. Listen to my broadcast network for the Cardinals on top of the Panthers by a score of 19-14.
All right, we got us a good one brewing up right here, and I did a misspoke on a few segments ago. I said Southern had a bye week, but they're hosting Nichols right now, and they're actually wish they were on a bye week. They're losing by the score of 31-0 in the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, Jackson State is holding off would be a surge attack by the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. That score is 45-31. Alcorn fell short to Arkansas Pine Bluff earlier by the score of 38-28. Our score is 19-14, Incarnate Word on top of the Panthers with 2 minutes, 19 seconds before halftime, and now with the 2-minute timeout, a new wrinkle in play on things on these teams strategizing, trying to score before the end of the 1st half. Remind you, next week, you'll be able to check out the Panthers as they'll play Friday night from Arkansas Pine Bluff, as they'll be in the night lights on Friday night, October the 11th. We'll return now to Incarnate Word as we get ready for this 2 minute, 19 seconds remaining in the 1st half of play on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll now lean on in to Philip Prince.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We try to get you caught up right there. There was a punt attempt by the Panthers, and it was muffed for a second, but the Cardinals were able to maintain possession of it. But we had a penalty marker on the field for roughness, unnecessary roughness, so it's going to be 15 yards added. So instead of it being at the 10, roughly, say now the Cardinals are going to get it at their own 27-yard line. So quick screen pass from Kazada to the wide receiver, Whitehall. Whitehall was only able to pick up about 2 yards on the reception right there. So that will take us to the 2-minute timeout So we're going to keep it right here. Keep it right where you got it right there. 19 to 14 is our score here in Adventure Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Basket. Build up. That's 4. That's 6,000. Nice turnout. Good for both. The Incarnate Word and the Prairie Panthers. About 2 hours, 49 minutes drive for the Panthers. So it was nice to see that. Panther Nation was able to make a nice turnout here. As these Panthers right now are trailing by a score of 19 to 14, but they've been up to the test and they had to overcome last week by 10, trailing at halftime. Looking like they're going to have to put things together here. They don't want to let this one slip away as they want. And need every win that you can get, regardless what conference and however it comes by. I want to take this time just to thank our sponsors who are bringing you today's live coverage for today. The Athletic Club, the Prairie Athletic Club, serving student athletes since 1986. For more information on how to become member, dial 936-857-5817. Ask for Greg Austin. The Panther Packers, student athletes, 1995. For more information on how to become a member, dial 713-417-2090. Just ask for Mr. Dino Robinson and the Temple Refuge Ministry. Listen live each and every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time by dialing 857-777-0000. Build the kingdom one soul at a time. Jesus made their way back onto the field right now. We're looking at a second down, especially an 8 now for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation for Cardinals. And this one's going to be a quick slant to wide receiver Pierce. Pierce was able to pick up 5 yards right there. So now to pick up a third down. Officially, maybe pick up 3 right there. So third down and 3 now. As because I'm trying to avoid pressure, he's going to heave this up and he's going to throw this out of bounds for Ford. Greg Stokes in there applying the pressure. Had to make Pizzata get out the pocket and just throw this one away. So now it's going to bring up and 4th down, and shockingly, a punt attempt is coming up for the Cardinals. As there's not enough players on the field right now, and the Cardinals saw it and took advantage of it, but this one's going to take a bounce and a favorable bounce for the Panthers, as they will get this one starting at their own, officially at their own 34-yard line. We'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back. The Panthers will have it trailing by a score of 19 to 14, 1:22 remaining here in the second quarter.
All right, Panthers trying to rally and get some things taken care of, trying to get this lead before halftime against the Incarnate Word. I want to remind you guys that we have the 1876 after party at the conclusion of tonight's contest. We'll break down the X's and O's of what went well and what didn't go so well for the Panthers tonight, as they're in San Antonio, Texas, in their all-white digs, white helmets, white tops, and the white pants. That's a very, very clean look, a winning look, as it was from State Fair Classic last week against the Grambling State Tigers. Prairie View trailing 19-14, but they're trying to get it together, You're listening to live coverage of the Open Mic Broadcast Network of Panther Sports for 2024, where we have sports, we'll travel. The voice of student athletics since 2002, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Will flip it back over to Mr. Philip Prince.
And welcome back to ladies and gentlemen. They are readjusting the game clock, as we do have a timeout in on the play as the last play of the shotgun formation for the Panthers, as Johnson was trying to avoid pressure as the pocket was collapsing on him, had to step up, but was not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. They would lose a yard, and Incarnate Cardinals elected to call a timeout. So each team remaining with a timeout in their pocket. 2nd and 11 here for the Panthers. 1:14 remaining here in the second quarter. This is formation for Johnson. Johnson looking to pass up in the pocket. Doesn't have anybody. He's going to have to take this for a run. He's going for the slide for the first down, depending on the spot. And they do have enough for the first down, so the clock will stop momentarily for the change to move. So ball's going to be handed off to the running back. That is Connor Wilson, and Wilson is just going to be wrapped up finally after picking up. They're going to say he was probably a yard short. The line never officially got marked down. The Panthers are working quick. So according to the marker, I guess he was short, but he was able to pick up the first down. Was Connor Wilson on the third down run. But now we're looking at a second down, so to say it was a first down run. So now quickly running here is the Panthers, and the Panthers offense to the sideline are pleading and begging for another pass interference. As there is a little stoppage in the play right now. We're trying to get everything caught up. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. 41 seconds remaining. Ball is spotted at their own 44-yard line. Both teams remaining with one timeout. This is our meeting right now. Get everything the official set. And so it is officially 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. As the confusion was probably coming from when they ran on the ball, the top of the third down, but was originally the first down run. But now we're set to go here. 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. Clock and roll, 39 seconds. Shotgun formation for Johnson. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Low snap, gets a step on the clock, has it to the receiver, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of Burns. Going to be, it's going to bring a 4th down. Burns had it for a second, but the big hit that brought it out. Big hit by number 3 for the Cardinals, and that was Mason Chambers, the safety. Now to bring up 4th down, and the punting unit now is out on the field for the Panthers. But it's going to be received another muff punt, but able to earn it and pick it back up, trying to bounce off the finish, still on his feet, but going to finally be roughed up by a host of Panthers, as that is already the 3rd muff punt in a row for the young man Taylor. But luckily he's been able to bounce back on him each. So the Panthers just a half a second away of changing the momentum on those punt returns right there. They can find a way to recover one at the right time when they need it. They should be putting that in their pocket, paying close attention to that one. So now we have it here. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. See what they'd like to do with one timeout left in their pocket. 19-14 is our score. As you can see, there is going to be a stoppage in the play as Zada showing the frustration there, but didn't get the team set in enough time to take the delay of game, so that's going to push us back 5 yards. So it looks like they might just take this going into halftime, as they are lined up to take a knee, and that will actually take us to halftime, as The Incarnate Word Cardinals on top by a score of 19-14 over the Prairie View Indian University Panthers. So far, the Panthers and the Cardinals were clicking off, firing off effectively on the offensive side, so it seems like we were heading for a high-scoring game, but the defensive side for both teams have showed up here in the second quarter, and that's where we have it here. 19-14 is our score. Cardinals on top by a score. The Panthers will receive the ball to start the second quarter. Remind you all, excuse me, the second half of football. Remind you all listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics.
All right, we got to halftime.
With an incomplete pass. So now to make it 3rd and 10 now for Panthers. That was only Jaden Johnson. 14 passes to 7-13 first half. 130 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Longest scoring 54 yards. To Scooter Adams. Now 3rd and 10 now for the Panthers. As Jaden Johnson saw the pressure coming, sent by Incarnate Ward, and he just had to take a shot to stick it up there, but not on the same page. The closest receiver we could say to it was Burns. He was maybe 10 yards away from the ball, so now they bring up 4th down and 10 now for the Panthers. For the punt for the Panthers, number 85, Ethan Jasso. Signal fair catch made by Taylor. Now that's going to turn over the ball now to the Cardinals offense. They're going to get this starting at their own 36-yard line. That offense is able to carry up 268 total offense. 80 of those being by way of on the ground. 188 of those in the air for Mr. Gonzaga and his Cardinal offense. So here they go with their first possession here in the second half. This one's handed off to Taylor back at who's maybe going to get a yard out of it. Make it 2nd down and 9 now for Cardinals. 13 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter of play. Panthers went 3 and out on their first drive in it. This second half of play, so now the Cardinals get it with it now. 2nd down run here. Getting back to Taylor, he's maybe going to get a yard. Generous spot. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage and saying 4 progress gave him a yard. So that'll be 3rd down and 8 now for the Cardinals. Cardinals defense was able to come up with a stop. Now the Panthers trying to see if they come with a stop of their own. As see the Panther Nation trying to get in as Ford is going to be the one who's going to draw the penalty. And it's going to be a free play. Incomplete. So it ended up being an offside going against the Panthers. So instead of a 4th down, we're looking at a 3rd down and 2 now. That's what we marked going against Ford, and that was Panthers' 5th penalty command. This is going to be a ball that's handed off to Taylor, and Taylor is trying to fight its way to the 1st down marker was shaking and dragging a Panther defender back with them, but as I say, he was short of the game. So now we're looking at probably 4th and inches to try to see what the Cardinals do here. Christopher Mason's ball going to be handed off to Taylor in the back. Once again, they're going to say he does have enough for the first down. So the Cardinals elected to go for it on 4th and inches, and they're able to pick up the first down. So now, a costly penalty for the Panthers that kept that drive alive now. As you can see, nice leadership by Cooley to keep Stokes alive. Stokes is beating himself up, but nevertheless, trying to see what the Panthers can do up to try and stop this Cardinal offense, as the Cardinal offense is able to pick up another first down as Quezada connecting with a tight end over there. So maybe the yard short with a second down, not one now. Ball's going to be handed off to running back. Turner's going to get 3 yards from that run and have enough for the first down to bring up first and 10 now for the Cardinals. Ball is past midfield in Panther territory. Officially spotted at the Panther 44-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Panthers trailing by score 19-14. Christopher Mike for Quezada. Quezada takes the handoff. We'll take a shot downfield. Has a man open, and he's going to be caught by the wide receiver. Warhol. And Warhol was already having himself a day with 9 yards, with his nice reception and 109 yards. Go ahead and add on to that with another reception for 43 yards and another touchdown for Mr. Warhol, as the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. 25-14 is our score with the point out there. It's up and it is good. So for 10 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. The Cardinals leading by score of 26-14 over the Prairie University Panthers. Remind y'all, listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll be right back right after this.
Panthers falling a little bit in the defensive secondary, give up the touchdown, losing by the score right now by the score of 26-14 in the third quarter. Jackson State was able to hold off the surge of the Alabama A&M Bulldogs by the score of 48-38. Speaking of 38, last score we had at halftime, Nicholls State on top of Southern Jaguars by the score of 38-0. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network live coverage of Prairie View A&M University sports and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Live from San Antonio, Texas, we're going to mosey on back to the Alamo and hear the rest of the story as the Panthers try to make their way back against Incarnate Word.
And welcome back to the Limited Fixing Station. We're here in San Antonio, Texas. The Panthers right now trailing by a score of 26-14, but just like last week, they had facing adversity, so the Panthers are up to yet another test here. Right now, Panthers, seems like that offense kind of stalled there for a second, so we're going to see what doubled them down. And that Panther offense is the critical. They mentioned that we will switch up things if he feels he needs it at the right time. As it showcased it last week, as the shift wasn't much need for a win for the Panthers, as right now trying to keep their hopes alive here. Still a lot of time left here, though. So the Panthers trying to see if they can just come away with any points here. Back deep towards the Panthers. There in the end zone is number 9. Gone through for 6. Scooter Adams.
Ron gets it at the 2-yard line. Only two, hit the outside, trying to find, hit the outside. But he's going to run out of bounds, take a nice hit. Maybe got back to the original spot where it would be if you're going to let this go. And there was an injured Cardinal on the field for a long time, but he did to run off the field with his own power. Now he needs medical assist. So that's a good time for him. But now the Panthers have it here. Ball is spotted at their own 27-yard line. Jaden Johnson, offense ready to go here. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers, right one to his left, and he's got to hurry up and just throw this one as there was a Cardinal just things all in the space like that. So luckily he was able to just get that one off to avoid the sack. So now he's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball was intended for a tight end right there, number 87. Ethan John. So 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Clock stopped at 10:42. Johnson's trying to get the play off quick as he was already ready with the play as the Cardinals defense wasn't ready, but nonetheless ready to go here. The quick screen pass to Scooter Adams, making defenders miss. And he's able, looked like it was only going to go for about 3 yards, but able to make a couple of defenders miss. And Scooter Adams able to add on to some yards after the catch to get enough for the first down. For 1st and 10 now for the Panthers, and this is going to be a handoff to Scooter Adams now. And Cardinals all over that one. Able to wrap them up for a loss of 2 yards and that was now bringing 2nd down at 12 now for the Panthers. 10 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The ball is now spotted at the 37-yard line. About 36. Quick substitution in now for Cardinals now. Parent in motion for Johnson. Snap. Screen pass to here. Hand hit the outside corner. Contact board. Contact is going to be ran out of bounds. We'll say ran out of bounds at his own 42, 43-yard line. So a real positive gain right there on the screen pass. So now, Panthers are now looking at a 3rd and 7 now. Good substitution now coming in now for the Panthers. Huge down for the Panthers. 9:40. 1 is the clock. Stop momentarily as Panthers get another quick substitution now. Shotgun formation for Johnson. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to his right. Johnson steps up from the pocket. Going to take a shot downfield, and this is going to be incomplete. But there is a penalty marker coming in late after the play. It looks like it might go against Incarnate Word. So the Panthers catch a break there. And it's going to be an unnecessary roughness for the 15-yard penalty going against Incarnate Word. So that was Incarnate Word's 10th penalty committed already for 60 yards. Add on another 15 to that. But now, in a move to change for the Panthers, 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Ball spotted in the enemy territory. Looks like it's going to move. The quick pass it's going to be a pass from Mary connecting to number 10. So indicating a touchdown right now. Yeah, wait the call. It looks like he got stopped short, but nevertheless, they are saying a touchdown right now. So if it stands, that was a little trick play, a little backwards pass from Jerry Johnson to Chris Henry. Chris Henry was able to pick up with Spiller on the touchdown reception. Caught the Cardinals snapping. So they got confirmed from the booth, and it is a touchdown. So The 43-yard touchdown for the Panthers, and just like that, they have cut into this lead. Looks like they're going to take another second to look at it. And have a little stoppage in the play. So there will be no review, so the touchdown is confirmed. With the point after the attempt coming from Garcia. Jackson, the holder, snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 9:26 here in the third quarter. The Panthers 26, the Cardinals, the Panthers 21, the Cardinals 26 here at Benson Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Keep it where you got it. Listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice. That's right.
Well, the Panthers with another big strike, 43 yards, and Jalen Johnson connects to put 21 on the board for the Panthers as they're trailing 26-21 now in the third quarter. 9 minutes, 29 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Panthers trying to make their way back, and they're showing signs of life again with Johnson at the quarterback position. Major upset on the big boy circuit today. Vanderbilt victorious over Alabama. Roll Tide got rolled by a score of 40-35. So everything shaping up in the world of college football, and we'll have more scores, highlights, and a lot more to come on the 1876 after party when the Panthers conclude tonight's contest against the Incarnate Word Cardinals. We'll return to San Antonio and Mr. Philip Prince with the play-by-play coverage of Panthers football here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Benson Stadium, where the Panthers are able to capitalize on the much-needed touchdown drive to cut down that lead, returning the favor, answering to the Incarnate Word touchdown. So far, both teams have able to found success in the air game. A little earlier, both teams were able to play over 100 yards, 130 yards in that first half, let alone had 100 just in the first quarter. There's more like a second quarter in the second quarter. Now it seems like the offensive things have kicked things back. Now, Cardinals are going to get set here, able to score a touchdown on their first drive in the second half. Panthers 1 for 2 here on their drives here, so it's going to be a test up to Panthers defense, see if they can get a much-needed stop now. That's deep for the Cardinals. B, number 3, Taylor. Taylor is going to let this one go out of bounds. They're looking for a penalty marker as it went out of bounds, but the official was saying it did not aim it out of bounds. So we're going to say that a regular normal touchback, and the Cardinals will get this. Well, I stand corrected. They are saying the kick did go out of bounds, so it's going to be spotted at the Cardinals' 35-yard line. Didn't initially see the penalty marker in there. Well, I guess their eyes are better than mine. So now here we go. The Cardinals have it at their own 35-yard line. 9:26 here to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Cruzado. Cruzado is going to hand this off to Taylor. Taylor's going to run this up the middle and get about 4 yards on that carry. So now we're looking at a 2nd down and 6 now for the Cardinals. Cardinals hurry back up to their line now and working with the lead. They're not slowing down as they did have that Panthers defense kind of worried. There's a low slap there. This ball's going to be intercepted right now by the Panthers. There's a penalty marker right now. So we'll see who this is going against. But right now, the Panthers have it at the 35, making defenders miss. He's going to be at the 20, the 10, the 5, a touchdown. This is touchdown. The turn right now for the Panthers at Freddie Bird on the interception there, but we'll see what the penalty marker is. If this is going against the Panthers, if it stands. So you just disregard everything that just happened there. The guilty man being flagged for the penalty is Mr. Freddie Bird, as they are calling a hold against Bird. That's the sideline official right there. It was all over that to make that call. So instead of a pick six return for a touchdown, now we're 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball is spotted right at their own 49-yard line. Ball's going to be handed off to Turner. Turner is going to run this one up, but maybe get about a yard or two on that one. But now there's a late penalty marker coming in on the field and falling to the floor, to the ground. The turf, I should say, number 11. Josh Lord. So we'll see if they call Panthers corner here. Jones, number 8. So we assessed the call. It was a going against the linebacker, number 45, Jalen Jackson. So another cost penalty going against the Panthers. Keep the drive alive now for the Cardinals. Ball is now spotted at the Panthers territory, officially at their own at the Panthers 34-yard line. Now quick snap. Ball's going to be headed to the back. Turner. And Turner maybe going to get 2 yards right there on that run. So he actually got back to the original line of scrimmage, so picked up no yards on that carry. So they got 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. 8:03 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals on top right now by the score, 26-21 over the Panthers. Shotgun formation for it. Kazada has 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Taylor is the new running back in the backfield with him. Ball from the head off to Taylor. Taylor trying to step his way into the hole, but he's going to meet a host of Panthers as Taylor's maybe going to get a yard right there. So Panthers now up to the test for another 3rd down now. 3rd. They picked up no yards. 3rd and 10 now for the Panthers. 3rd and 10 for the Panthers. 7:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Panthers are trying to get a huge stop right now. As the wind is not picked up, so we'll see if this is field goal territory for the corner. This one's going to be on a handoff to Taylor. Taylor was able to avoid being brought down in the backfield for a loss by number 94 for Panthers. That is Sumabu. I'm sorry. Sumabu, but he avoided Sumabu, and Taylor was able to pick up 5 yards. So now we're looking at a 4th down and 5, and the Cardinals offense is going to stay on the field. And this is going to be a shot at the end zone. This is going to be incomplete pass, and then the 2 penalty markers that come in late. This is like going to call the pass interference on but the ball looked like it was a bit short. So another penalty that goes against the Panthers that's going to keep this drive alive. Now, Boss is going to move on down. 20 Warriors have to have more penalties as far as this drive than they did total offense right now. So, nevertheless, they're taking full advantage of it. Now, 1st and 10. Ball is spotted at the Panthers' 14-yard line. Gonzalez is going to hand it out to Taylor. Taylor's going to hit the outside, has one to make one cut for second time. He's going to be into end zone 4. The 14-yard touchdown run. So the Cardinals are able to capitalize on the costly mistake penalties that kept the drive alive for them with the 14-yard touchdown run by Taylor to now make our score 32-21, pending the point after attempt. Point after attempt, it is up and it is good, but be yet not surprised we have another penalty marker on the field. So before the snap, so we'll see what the call is going to be. But it might go against the Panthers trying to time it. It's going to go against the Panthers. Probably trying to time that snap. We have 52 going a little too much of a difference, but get a little bit closer for this point after the attempt. 4. Just speak out. Just having some more stoppage in the play right now. So before the snap, we have a timeout on the field, so we're going to take a timeout. So I guess it's like bet my $5 that they're going to might attempt to go for 2 on that. So we're going to take a 30-second break. Keep it right where you got it. The Corner Word on top right now by the score of 32-21 over the Prairie Panthers. Listen to my broadcast network.
Seems like the old wheels are getting a little wobbly on the PV wagon right now. Penalties getting in the way, sustaining drives as Incarnate Word was able to capitalize. 32-26 is still waiting the PAT attempt. Let's see if it'll be 33 or will it remain at 32, or they might decide to go for 2. Nonetheless, Panthers trailing 32-26. I'm sorry, 21 at the time. I wish it was 26. And meanwhile, as we mentioned, Jackson State was able to hold off Alabama A&M by the score of 45-38. And Nicholls State is having their way with Southern Jags right now, 45-0 in the third quarter. We'll return back to San Antonio.
And welcome back to ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals are going to let you go for 2 as it's going to be a wildcat formation. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be in the hands of Taylor. And Taylor's going to be in for the 2-point conversion. So the Cardinals will let you take advantage of yet another penalty. Now going to move the ball half the distance and go up, make that 2-point conversion. A little bit easier. So now, increase the lead 34-21 here. 6:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Panthers do have a big hole climb out right now. We'll have to see what they can put together here this drive. Panthers came in. With the fifth ranked offensive defense in the swag giving up 220.4 passing yards, averaging about that, giving up about 150 rushing yards, giving up 32.6 points. So far, they already matched the points they give up for total yardage. Well on its way, but that's what you run into when you run into these power conferences. UIW was number one in their conference going in today's play, leading the conference in passing. It's going a little bit over 270 passes per game. And that show opened up here in the second half. Right now, Panthers are trying to salvage what they can of this Incarnate Word lead. As both teams are about to make their way back onto the field right now. Michael Price is, all right now. The Berkeley, a goal strike down on the side of Incarnate Word Cardinals, black up, red top, red box, black number, outlined in the white. That would get set here for kickoff. Cooper, Adams, standing back at the 2-yard line. Peacock got him lined up at his own 35. And the kick is up. Cooper gonna have a shot to return this one. Has at his own 5. Makes the defender miss. Is gonna be tripped up. And maybe gonna get past the 20, maybe to the 22. We'll see. So they'll give him a 23 officially. So that's what the Panthers are going to have it. They elected Johnson out there. They are going to keep Johnson out there with the offense. So Johnson still leading this Panthers offense right now. Him and the company's ready to go. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Ball's going to be handed off to Connor Wilson. Going to try to hit the outside corner, trying to shake off the fences. He's going to be wrapped up and thrown down to the turf. But maybe, let's say, for progress, gave him a yard on that carry. So now to bring up 2nd down and 9 now for the Panthers. The Panthers want to try to put a little bit more tempo here. Trailing. Still have a whole quarter to play. Now shotgun formation for Johnson. Puts Samar Savage in motion as this one's going to be an incomplete pass. Ball was intended for Samar Savage, but as they're not indicating that it was a fumble. They're not indicating that it was an incomplete pass. They're indicating that it was a fumble right now, as the officials are discussing it right now. You can hear the faithful Panther Nation trying to plead the place that it shouldn't take this long. So, as we await the call, it should be 3rd down and 9. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 now for the Panthers. Cardinals are able to bring pressure, got it into Johnson's face, and Johnson was able to connect his Savage right there. So even if he wanted to, Samir Savage ended up tripping over his own feet. So would have been an incomplete pass either way. So now here we go. 3rd down and 9 now for the Panthers. Johnson getting the play call from the sideline and now indicates his offensive line. Set to go. Listen to the back. 2 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Johnson gets the ball, steps in the pocket, trying to avoid pressure. Now rolls to his right. Connects to the receiver, Samir Savage. That's going to be in. Now he's seen Nice defensive job right there. It's number 24, Barry Dillon, on the coverage on Shamir Savage. And now, that's going to bring out the punting unit for the Panthers. So another drive that stalled for the Panthers. See the frustration building up, but Panthers got to stay together here if they want to have a fighting chance here. 34-21 is our score here. 5:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Jasso, the punter for the Panthers. Gets a nice kick into this one. Fair catch being signaled by Taylor. Give me that as Pierce, the punt returner now for the Cardinals. So we'll take a 30-second break. We come right back and listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice.
PVU trailing right now by a score of 34-21. But there's still enough time to make some things happen. Still in the third quarter of play. Let's see what's going to go on. Want to let you guys know that you can become a listening partner. All you have to do is visit our website at obnradio.com. Click on the donation button and share your support today. It helps us cover our live games, weekly content, daily content, and everything else that goes in building up the network.
And looking back there, ladies and gentlemen, too. Benson Stadium where the Cardinals were able to pick up the first down run there by Turner. And this is going to be handed off to Turner once again, and Turner's going to bounce it out to the right side of the field and run, pick up about 3 yards on that carry. They pick up 4. Cardinals now moving from right to left. Shotgun formation for Quezada going to hand it off to Turner once again. Turner has a lot of quickness to him as he turns on the jets and goes up the field for a gain of 8 right there that he needed. Change the line, so now the Cardinals working quick, fast here once again. As the choppers in the play, it looks like they're moving a little bit too fast and getting everybody set. It's going to be a false start. Going to push them back. That's going to slow the momentum down just a little bit. Cardinals do like to work fast. They will take advantage of the mismatch when they have it, especially the formation that they like. They see any positive yardage down on the field. So now here we go here. First and 15 now for the Cardinals. Clock continues to roll. 4 remaining here in the third quarter. Ball's going to hit it off to Turner. Turner hits the outside. Turner makes the defender miss. Cuts inside, makes another defender miss. It's kind of going to be brought down. So does have enough for the first down. Picked up well than enough. Picked up 19 yards right there on that run. Now to bring up first and 10 now for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals will now have the ball in the Panthers' territory, especially at the Panthers 30. Panthers sending pressure, and this one's going to be an incomplete. Panthers block some pressure right there into Calzada's face, and Calzada was just lucky to get that one off. And luckily it wasn't intercepted. Panthers couldn't find a way to turn around and spot that ball out. Kind of lost it in the air right there, but nevertheless, it's all incomplete. But second continue now for the Cardinals. Substitution here now for both teams. Now, Calzada working from the pistol now. The signals, turning, making for the shotgun now. That's back to pass, and this is going to be long coverage right there as Calzada was able to beat the defense and connect to Turner on the halfback that just went out on the flat right there, picked up 5 yards. Now, change move. 3rd and 5 now for the Cardinals. Calzada now getting the signal from the sideline. Now the play switches over. Tight end switching over from the right to the left. Just a formation ball handed off to Turner. Turner's going to hit up the middle. Has one defender missing. And that's going to be brought down from behind. Touchdown saving tackle by Jones. That one defender to meet was Turner. Had to jump in, but Jones was able to come in and tackle Turner from behind. But Turner was able to pick up positive yards, picked up 15 yards right there. So now they have it in the goal line. Now, ball's going to be handed off to Turner once again, and Turner's going to maybe get 2 yards on the carry. Ball was spotted at the 7, now spotted at the 5. If they spotted at the 4-yard line, also a 3-yard carry. So clock continues to run. 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Some substitution now coming in for the Panthers. They try to officially mark the spot. It is officially being spotted at the 4-yard line. Now, man in motion for Calzada. Calzada's just going to hand it off to Turner once again. Turner's going to run up the middle, and that's going to be in for the touchdown. So the Cardinals add on to the lead. There is no penalty marker on the field, so that touchdown will stand. 40-21 is our score, pending the 2 after attempt. Trail Turner is able to capitalize on the 4-yard touchdown drive for the Incarnate Word Cardinals, and the Cardinals are going to elect to go for 2 here now. So now the offense is going to stay out on the field for the Cardinals. Man in motion for Calzada. Shotgun formation. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run this one himself untouched. Parted like the breath, read it like children's book. Walked right into 2 points. So that's going to take it. Kick off. Cardinals 42, Panthers 21. You listen to the Welcome My Broadcast Network. The voice. Let's do it. That's right.
Panthers having a rough time right now, trailing 42-21 late in the third quarter to Incarnate Word. Panthers are moving the ball a little bit, but penalties keep getting in the way, causing the stumbling woes for tonight. But just see what you can do left with Mr. Johnson at the helm. See if he can connect, get some quick scores in, try to get some type of way to stop the bleeding on the defensive side to get 3 and outs for Incarnate Word so the Panthers can try to get back into this thing. You listen to live football coverage for Panthers football here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, where we are the voice of student athletics since 2002. Have sports, we'll travel. If you'd like to reach out and become part of the support team, all you need to do is leave a message at 720-721-1558. When we say support, it could be a reporter, broadcaster, engineer, contributor, content contributor. We might even have room for a talk show for you. Check us out, 720-721-1558. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. We'll return to San Antonio, Texas, where the Panthers try to get back in this with a little bit over a quarter remaining in tonight's contest.
And welcome back to ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers get some grace as kick went out of bounds. They get starting field position here at their own 35-yard line. That's information for Johnson. Johnson going to hit the receiver on the screen right there and be able to catch and run, connected with Burns. Burns, they don't have enough for the first down, so change, move the line. So already a quick start, positive start for the Panthers here on this drive. Clock stopped momentarily, but continues to run as the change is situated. Panthers offense kind of stalled for a moment. Get the play, make sure everybody knows their timing now. So now Johnson making sure everybody's on the same page to remain in motion. Ball to handed off to Burns, and Burns ran into Adams, and Adams Burns was just lucky. I wouldn't say lucky. He could have just like hell what he had, but ended up taking more yardage to it, and this miscommunication right there has been a rough night for the Panthers. And now a loss of 12 on that. Now to make it a 2nd down and 22 now for the Panthers. Thinking the drive was going good. Stalled back now here. 2nd and 22. Ball is spotted at their own 32. Pressure coming out. Trying to avoid the pressure. Trying to step up in the pocket, but the pressure is going to collapse onto Johnson, and there is no penalty marker as Johnson ended up getting sacked, but there was extracurricular activity going on between the offensive line and defensive line. And number 76 for the Panthers. Caleb Bernard at number 90 for Cardinals. Myron Warren right in front of the official letting them play. But that will conclude 3 innings of, 3 quarters of football here in San Antonio, Texas. Here in Business Stadium with the Incarnate Cardinals on top by a score of 42 over the Prairie A&M University Panthers, 21. Listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep it right where you got it. We'll be right back to the 4th quarter of action right here on the Open Mic Broadcast.
Well, my son definitely has baseball on the mind. We'll give you some baseball scores. You had Detroit losing their first round, this round 2, to the Guardians of Cleveland. They lost 6-5. The Phillies fell short to the Mets. I'm sorry. They lost 7-0. The Detroit did to the Guardians. It was the Phillies who lost 6-5 to the Mets. Right now, last we have, the Dodgers are tied 3-3 with the San Diego Padres. That should be a very intriguing series. And you had the Royals were trailing the Yankees 6-5 in the 8th inning. Just flip the sides, head into quarter number 4. Panthers are trailing by the score of 42-21 from San Antonio, Texas. Rough night for the Panthers, but I'd rather they get this out of their system now and go back and try to see if they can get some salvaging time as they get ready for their next opponent, the hot University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff Golden Lions. They were victorious over Alcorn State by the score of 38-28. We'll flip it back to San Antonio with Phillip and the coverage from the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here, ladies number 2, Benson Stadium, where they are waiting, still in the media timeout right now. But here is our score, 42-21. Cardinals on top by a score over the Panthers. Asking what we got here. The Cardinals got this contest started off with a field goal, 37-yard field goal, open up scoring, and the Panthers able to return the favor with a touchdown of their own, with a 42-yard touchdown from Jalen Johnson to the Cardinals able to get the touchdown of Walmart from 9 yards out from Caldwell. And Panthers were able to catch up since then. Now here we go. 3rd and 27 here for the Panthers. Johnson ready to go back out there. Wilson is in motion. It's going to be a quarterback draw. This is going to try and get some of that yardage back. And he's going to pick up about 12 yards right there. If they picked up 9, so still a 4th and long, so going to bring out the punting unit once again now for the Panthers. Jasso. Back deep for Carton will be number 1, Mason Pierce. Pierce standing at, it's Taylor. Taylor signals for a fair catch. Nice punt by Johnson. And push Taylor back. Standing at his own 25-yard line for a second. Good punt, pushing back. Signal for a fair catch at 15. And that's where Calzada and this offense was getting here. Leading by 4, 42-21. Go back to scoring drive, scoring play for mid-7, and the Panthers were able to take the lead with the touchdown pass, 54 yards out from David Johnson to Adams, making the score 14-10. Then the Panthers, the Cardinals, were able to march down 11 plays, 49-yard drive, ended up in 27 yards. And then the Panthers weren't able to answer after that, as the Cardinals have been were able to put up 16 unanswered. After that, then the Panthers made it a ball game for a second, getting a early score there in the third, connecting with the 43-yard out from the trickery play from Chris Aaron to C.J. Spiller, make the score 21-26. After that, Cardinals were able to respond with 2 touchdowns of their own to where we are now here, 42-21. Cardinals going to have this one, moving from left to right now. Cardinals seemingly to come out victorious unless anything does happen. It ain't over yet, but anything can happen. But if the score were to stay like it is right now, they will improve to 3-2 overall. Their next opponent will be the Panthers. Overall record will go to 2-4 overall. And their next opponent has this first. Panthers getting the dirt and rust off of this one. Good time to do it now. So now, as we get set to go in, play, resume back into action. Calzada, screenplay, 2, wide receiver. Rourke is able to get a nice catch and run after on that one. Get the change move. So another first down for the Cardinals. So the Cardinals keeping their foot on the gas and working fast here. Calzada looking to pass is going to be in front for number 6, Jalen Warhol. Warhol is going to add on to the lengthy thing he's having himself. That's his 11th catch. That one went for 5 yards to give him 156 yards for the 2 touchdowns. And then we have a stoppage in the play as trying to get the spot down, as the official spot now is being spotted at the 33-yard line. 34. I'm going to get it. So 33. Let's say he picked up 6. We'll make it 2nd down and 4 now for the Cardinals. Shotgun formation for Calzada. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Pierce, the runner back here. That's going to be a handoff to Pierce, and Pierce is going to be net immediately getting back there first for the Panthers was number 99. That was Mr. C.J. Presley. First one. Yes, there. In the middle by a host of Panthers right there to get them back to the original line of scrimmage for no gain. So now we got 3rd down and 4 now for the Panthers. Clock running, 12:25 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Substitution coming in now for the Panthers. Shotgun snap is handed off to the running back Taylor, and Taylor's going to go nowhere, and Taylor might actually lose a yard right there. So the Panthers get a 3rd down stop here, and we'll see if the Cardinals elect to keep the offense out on the field. And it will bring up 4th down, but there is a timeout out on the field. Looks like, don't know, looks like the official trying to call off the timeout. But there is, so it is going to be a timeout. So that's right, yeah. So the coach did not call him timeout, so we're going to stay right here. 11:42 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Incarnate Word on top by a score, 42-21. Panthers is able to stop Taylor on the run right there. Bring up 4th down. So now, funny unit now is out there. Corner trying to draw the Panthers. There's some little confusion right here. But they might have called a closing marker. So it is a 5-yard penalty, so it'll make it now 4th and 8 now for it's punt, and back deep, sitting fair catch is Cooper. At Cooper, gonna have this at his own 25-yard line, so we'll step away momentarily. We'll come back. Panthers are gonna have it. Trailing by a score of 42-21. Reminding me to do of my broadcast network. The boys.
All right, the Panthers struggling a little bit, but they'll try to maintain and get things back together. 42-21 is our score. Unless something drastic happens, the Panthers will come back to the hill to lick their wounds to get ready for yet another road trip, a short week, as they'll take on University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, who was victorious over Alcorn State today by the score of 38-28. So they'll be riding high cylinders on all clicks. They'll be ready to keep the train moving by the way of the Golden Lion Express. Meanwhile, Panthers trying to put some things together collectively. Coach Whedon, who's the offense coordinator, will try to see what he can do. Meanwhile, Coach Fosselman, the Rock, will see if his guys can rock up and not allow Incarnate to score anymore. 11:29 remaining in the 4th quarter. Score 42-21. Incarnate Word on top of the Prairie View A&M University Panthers. We're going to return to San Antonio, Texas, to hear from Philip Prince.
And welcome back, Museum 2. Vincent Stadium here in San Antonio, Texas, where game that just got out of hand. Way too late for the Panthers. But hey, you never know. Quick couple drives here to turn the game around real quick. We'll get us a little touchdown here, quick score. Might have us a different ball game. We always got to be optimistic, right? So now we go here. Panthers, Johnson, ready to go. Two receivers to his right, one to his left. Dow's going to be in the backfield with him to start this drive. 11:20-ish remaining on the clock. Ball spotted at the own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff to McDowell, rolling out to his right, has an intended receiver. And it's Burns. Burns is going to be down. Because he already caught the ball with the knee on the ground. So his progress stopped after the 6-yard reception. So now to bring up 2nd down and 4. Now it's going to be a ball that's handed off to McDowell, and McDowell is going to lose 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers. And looking over to the sideline, getting the instructions now. Formation is set. 2 receivers to Johnson right, 2 to his left. Right down is still the back runner in the backfield. Comes set to Johnson's left. Johnson gets the snap pressure, avoids it. Slow to his left, trying to connect with the receiver intended for number 15. Jeremiah. So that drive stalls out for the Panthers. That's going to bring out Ethan Jackson, the punting unit. Jackson already kicking. Quick here. So this one's going to be a turn by Taylor. Taylor's making some defenders. One defender to miss, but we're going to say Taylor stepped out of bounds. But we're going to say the runner stepped out of bounds back at the Panthers 31, but if he did not do that, Taylor would have been in for the house call. I looked down for 1 second. This young man was moving. But the Panthers took a break. But it was a good return for Taylor and the Incarnate Word Cardinals. So now, Cardinals are going to have it in the catch territory. Ball's going to be quiet at the Panthers. So at the 28-yard line, 9:56 remaining here. First unit for Conway is still going to stay out there for the Cardinals. So we're set to go here. This is formation for Salzado. So they're going to actually take another look at the previous play to see if Taylor actually stepped out of bounds. So we'll keep it right here momentarily. We'll see how long. We'll just step away for 30 seconds to see what Dr. Prince has to say. Trying to just look my broadcast network before doing athletics.
Well, the land is getting weary in San Antonio as the Alamo appears to be able to hold up the surge from the Panthers. 42-21 is our score. 4th quarter of action. Early scores from today throughout the conference. Texas Southern victorious over the Dragons of Virginia Lynch by a score of 28-7. Getting tongue-tied, just like the little Panthers kind of hemmed up right now. Panthers trailing 42-21 will return back to San Antonio for more Panthers coverage.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, back here to this. So that review didn't take too long as the call does stand. Taylor did step out of bounds. So that like we never left. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball at the Panthers 28-yard line. Just formation for Calzada, because I was going to hand his own 2 plays and move back to me. It's Turner. Turner going to be that immediately by number 93 for the Panthers. He's in the backfield for a long. Maybe they got back to there's a long swing from no game right there. We bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. Quick pass in. This one's going to be caught. Number 6. So Wathall connecting on the slant route right there. So now move the chains. 1st and 10 now. Another quick snap. Ball in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Alexander. So with the lead, Cardinals, they're letting them work with, not satisfied. Clock stopped momentarily, 9:03. Shotgun formation for Calzada. Now it's in the tight end motion. There's a penalty marker out on the field. Snap and traction. Ball coming in. 7-2. Going to push them back 5 yards. So make it 2nd down and 15 now for Cardinals. Now Calzada seems to slow things, back things down now. You know, got the play situated with offensive line. Signal turn in motion now. Calzada stepping the pass, steps on the pocket, has a tight end connect with him, trying to carry the fitness with him. And he did it a bit, so connecting with the tight end, number 18, Jason Lowe. Jackson Lowe was able to pick up 15 yards and then 2 on that. So this is going to be a handoff to Turner. Turner trying to turn those feet, but it's going to be stopped shy of the goal line, 2 yards shy of it. So Cardinals now down, 2nd and goal now. Ball is spotted at the Panthers. This is spotted at the Panthers 2-yard line. .748 remaining here. 2 tight end set. Pistol formation. Ball's going to be handed off to Turner. Turner is going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. The Turner's in for a 2-yard touchdown run to add on to the final word. 48-21 is our score. Hitting the point after the 10. Cardinals showing why they are the number 1 offense, total offense in the Southland Conference. So with 7:40 remaining in the 4th quarter, and Cardinals on top by a score 49-21 over the Permian University Panthers. This is the Blue and White Darkcast Network report.
Incarnate Word creating degrees of separations right now. 49-21 is the score. We do have a pulse reading from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The Nickasaw State lead now is 51-7. Southern has gotten on the board late in the 4th quarter. That score 51-7. So you know Southern is going to be coming back with a vengeance this week as they come back to Houston to take on Texas Southern Tigers. I believe that game is scheduled for a 6 p.m. kickoff. Prairie View will be in action on Friday night against University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. From Pine Bluff, Kickoff is scheduled as well at 6 p.m. Bye weeks for this week, Mississippi Valley, Grambling State, and we have Bethune-Cookman taking a little R&R today as they get ready for their next week's opponents. 49-21 is the score. Panthers running out of gas, going uphill on a slippery slope. This is a tough one for tonight. We'll go back to San Antonio to hear the rest of the story. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back to the Agenda 2. Benson Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Good. Panthers are going to come up short here. Take a lot away from it. Panthers were coming in much at a big size advantage, but for the most part they held their own. You know, tonight, so there's a lot you can take from this and build on to next week. So now we're set to go here. Back deep toward the Panthers. Wilson and Adams. Standing at their own 2-yard line. Peacock has had some trouble with it. Delivering a successful kickoff. And this one, that's going to be returnable for Cooper. Cooper, going to take this one and just actually Adams is going to just dive. We have some penalty mark coming in, some late whistles. What's going on? The pitcher is trying to break things up before things escalate. But Cooper's return was able only get to the 21, so that's where the Panthers are going to have this one. 7:34 here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Johnson. Panthers offense trying to see if they can end things on a good note. Trying to see if they can have them at least one more successful drive here before the ball gets complete. Pistol formation for quarterback here, and just going to hand this off to the running back. Wishing. McDowell with the carry there. Well, it was, the 27 to be running back in this. Foot on the carry. They actually got 3 on the carry, so to bring up 2nd down and 7 now for the Panthers. There's the formation, split receivers. It's going to be another handoff, 2 splits, and he's going to be wrapped up, met immediately in the backfield. Be lucky if he got a yard. He's able to evade one tackle. We're going to see he picked up 1 yard on this. We're up 3rd down and 6 now for the Panthers. $36 for Jaden Johnson. 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Johnson has intended receiver Spiller. Spiller going to run. Just look across the field. It's going to be well short of the 1st down. 4 yards shy. He's only able to pick up 2 yards in that reception. So now to bring up 4th down. And 4 now for Panthers. He's going to bring out the punting unit. Evan Jackson will have himself a busy second half. Not so much a busy first half. Back deep would be dangerous. Ron Taylor. Taylor, coach trying to return this one, makes the defender miss, hits the outside, has to couple the miss. Followers blocking, cuts up inside. Now making the defender miss, and he's going to be in for the touchdown. Now you can just kind of read it in his eyes that All day you can wait for the turn and the fair catching in have trouble muscling. Got one call back. The last turn stepped out of bounds. But this is he was able to make up for it. And he's going to add on to the lead. 55-21. Orange is still coming in bunches. He got underway. He kept his point after him. Picked up, and it is good. 5:17 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 56-21. One word on top. Both the Panthers. This is my broadcast.
All right, Panthers taking a hard one. If this was a boxing match, you'd throw in the towel and say, come on, before you get concussed or anything like that. But they got 5 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. 56-21 is our score. Last score we had was 51-7. Nickel State on top of Southern University. You had Alcorn falling to Pine Bluff, 38-28. Alabama State falls to FAMU by the score of 28-13. Got Texas Southern winning their homecoming bout, 28-7 over Virginia Lynchburg, and a lot of more football en route. Jackson State was able to hold off a resurging Alabama A&M at the end by the score of 45-38. And so things are being shaped up for next week's matchups. Texas Southern will host Southern University. Prairie View, as we mentioned, against Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And as they say, the hits just keep on keeping on. Remind you, we got more football to cover throughout the rest of this football campaign right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Be sure to visit the website at obmradio.com. The voice of student athletics, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, back here at Business Stadium, where Panthers try to come out to extend their winning streak, but they're going to fall short of the mark here. Fought hard. That was an overmatched tonight. This one's going to be a pass that's incomplete. New quarterback in for the Panthers is Cameron Peters. Going to say the pass was complete. But you're going to say he lost a yard on that one. So that is incomplete. Going to bring up second down and 11 now. 4:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Now Peters going to get his first look at action here as he's going to be a design quarterback draw. He's going to take this one. He's going to roll out. They're already trying to send off the defenders. This one's going to take a hit. The ball is loose, but he's going to say he's already down. The running had positive gain, but then started running north and south instead of east and west. Now, they bring up third down. They can get back to the line of a yard. Third down and 10 for the Panthers. Ball is spotted at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Peters looking to pass. Pocket to last and now rolls to his left. Now cuts the big front face. Has an open receiver down there. And he's going to have it. He's going to have enough for the first down. Picking up 15 yards on the reception. Now the Panthers kind of working a little bit quickly back to the ball. Trying to see if they can at least build some momentum. This is going to at least try to find those plays so you can try to implement all next week of this month. And then all too Running back. Down and down. He's going to pick up 2 yards right there. He picked up 2 yards on that game. So we're going to 2nd down and 8 now for the Panthers. Ball is spotted after the 42-yard line. 2:55 to game here. Peters now gets the signal from side. Shotgun snap, looking to pass, has a receiver downfield. He's going to try to connect it. He's going to be out of the outstretched hand of the receiver. So that brings up 3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers. Big substitution now coming in for the Panthers. Take that time to look at it. Play clock is at 9 seconds. So trying to quickly hurry to get this one off. Sits at 4 now. Ball snap. Peter steps over in the pocket. He's going to take this one and run. This one hit the outside. Not high enough for the 1st down. It's going to be short of it. Might be a yard short of depending on the mark. A very general spot where she's giving them now. She just readjusted now. The head official was already saying that he was short. So now it's going to make it 4th down. Depending on the spot, it's either a short 1 or a long 2. So we're going to have a stoppage right there, and it is going to be the 2-minute timeout. So when we come back, the Incarnate Word Cardinals 56, the Panthers 21. Listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of City Athletics.
One of those where the clock is not running fast enough. Panthers trailing 56-21. Rough night in San Antonio, Texas, as the Panthers moved the ball a little bit, but the defense of San Antonio, Incarnate Word, and the Panthers' penalties kind of slowed down any momentum that they could try to pick up. Peters in getting some mop-up work now to preserve and reserve Jalen Johnson as he will move to the number 1 slot in the quarterback room. When we talked with Coach Bubba McDowell, he said there is no quarterback controversy. He's going with the man with the hot hand, and he's going to stick to it. Of course, we will ask, with Peters coming in, it was more like you say, to keep Jalen from getting hurt so he could be ready for the rest of the games that remain. Rough night on the heel, away from the heel, but this too shall pass. We'll return to San Antonio, Texas to hear from the one and only Philip Prince. You listen to the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back to Ladies Unity, the Stadium where Panthers listen to. We walked out with their dignity at this point. Hard fought game. Adam, so we'll say maybe about the 3rd quarter. Things went downhill from there. But can't be too down on yourself. Take a lot from it. So you can take a lot from the bad. You got the right attitude. So here we go. 4th and 2 for the Panthers and shit. If they elect to punt this one back to Jackson, elect to punt this one back to Taylor back there. Just did return for a touchdown. This one's going to go out of bounds. Send them inside the 10. Yes, that's the wrong 10. Well, that's what Cardinals will have that. So the Cardinals A little bit too much for the Panthers in this one. Panthers ran out of gas towards the end of that third quarter. Cardinals able to extend their lead and have not looked back since then. So here we go. Second inning now is in for the Incarnate Word Cardinals. And this is going to be a handoff to Turner. It's going to run this one positively, picking up 5 yards from it. Make it second down and 5 now. He's working quick high snap. Takes the handoff. The flag is going to be incomplete. We'll see if they go for the intentional grounding, and there's the flag. Wasn't it a receiver open over there? Well, I said it wasn't a receiver open there, period. So, they took a spot of the ground, lost it down, so bring up third down, and 10 now for Cardinals. Have to stop it in the plays. Official to make sure substitution and right and ball marking is correct. Now they're talking to Bubba. So instead of the intentional grounding, let's say plays goes down and let's take the 10-second run off. So I'm with that with Coach. 10-27, now 10-17. This one we hand it off to Turner, and Turner's going to have one defensive meeting, but going to be finally brought down to Turner. He's picking up 40 yards on that run. Make it 41. And now the ball spotted at the Panthers 49-yard line, and the Cardinals now working quick, looking to pass now. And this one, a kickoff, and this one will be a 6-6 return for the touchdown. I'll take it. I'll clap for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 6-6 return for the touchdown for the Panthers. We have a stoppage in the play, and so this is a Simpson marker. Well, there's an unfortunate conduct. And I guess player got ejected for the game. So well, the unsportsmanlike conduct will be assessed on the kickoff. So unsportsmanlike conduct on against the Panthers, and that led to an ejection, and that ejection, that penalty was enforced on the kickoff. But nevertheless, the Panthers are able to add on to their point total. 27 now. Hitting the point after attempt. Now it is up and it is good. 42 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Calling words 56. The Panthers 28. We'll take a 30-second break when we come right back. Listen to the Mike Broadcast Network, the voice of Student Athletics.
Well, the Panthers show a little hope, a little spark. Get the pick six, makes it 56-28. Final is winding down here in the winding seconds of this one. A lot of scores at the SWAC are just about done for tonight. 51-7 was our score with Nicholls State, all over Southern, and Jackson State holding off Alabama A&M 45-38. Let's return back to the stadium.
And welcome back to it. This is Vincent Stadium and Martin. Guards are being added on here. So instead of kicking from the 35, we'll be kicking from the 20. The Panthers able to return their reception for a touchdown. Now, on that, sets up in there, kick off. Turned here by Pierce. Pierce gonna be tripped up. Pierce didn't get tripped up. Pierce probably would sit down to the house as well. It looks like it's not letting the gas off at home. Looks like this one seems a little bit personal. $35 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. As Al Cardinals has come out in victory formation. And one snap. Quarterback takes a knee, and that will conclude matters here in San Antonio, Texas. Here in Vincent Stadium, but the Panthers are going to come down short. Our final score, 56-28. Again, the Panthers, but there is complications going on as you can see the frustration weighing in on the Panthers. As they explained in like how on the word was just playing trying to run it up on them. As you can see the frustration. But as that will conclude matter here. Incarnate Word on top. By a final score of 56-28. I want to thank you for tuning in to my broadcast network and taking the time to cheer on these Panthers. Evidently, they did come on short, but you can have a chance to hear the Panthers take on Golden Lions next week, as it is a much win for them. Action, kickoff, set, go, Chiefs. But my time here is up. I want to thank you. And till then, be blessed. And we'll see you on the other side.